hardly be more evocative. The Bentley Mulsanne, which replaces the R9 as Bentley's flagship. First sold at Pebble Beach, California in 2009, the Mulsanne is everything that Bentley needs it to be. Hand-carved veneers, perfectly stitched leathers, and custom-tailored metals. And if it looks like metal, it is metal. A new invigorated V8 with 505 horsepower, an 8-speed ZF transmission with sport shift and paddle shifters. It's not only intelligent and elegant, it's also sporty. Welcome to the new Mulsanne. We're driving in Bentley's quintessential vehicle, 2011 Mulsanne, live from Scotland. Very picturesque scenery, lovely ruins, castles. We're living the life of kings and queens right now. The infamous Loch Ness, home to the mystical Loch Ness monster. As the myth goes, in 565 AD, a saint was attacked by something monstrous, and he sent it back to the lake. And as the years culminated, 1933, the world media got a hold of this story and created this fascination that brought in tourists every year, millions of them every year, which brings in about $1 billion or so in the local economy. And to this day, that ritual still continues of the fascination of the Loch Ness monster. We're here with Brian Gush, Director of Engineering for Powertrain and Chassis. And tell us some of the things that went into the vehicle that you were very proud of that needed to make a statement.
We started with our V8 engine as 6.75 litre and then brought that right up to date by reducing the consumption by 15%.
Sure.
Increasing the power to 505 horsepower, and then adding some features that improved the refinement, like cam phasing, and also then cylinder deactivation, so variable displacement. So displacement on demand. When you demand, you've got 8 cylinders. When you're cruising, you've got 4 cylinders, which improves the economy. But we wanted to impart a relaxed character to the car, and our engine produces all this power and torque at very low RPM. We only rev to a maximum of 4,600 RPM.
Sure. And
so it makes a really relaxed power delivery. And that's what this car is all about. It's relaxed luxury and power on demand when you want it.
In Bentley, I guess there was a story that your artistry program, you know, the country should model themselves after that because it's so thorough. You have these young engineers and artisans that come in, and you mold them, you give them the skills they need, the education they need, and then they become great engineers and designers. Right. Tell us a little bit about that program.
Yeah, well, we pride ourselves in taking in apprentices and then taking them through their apprenticeship where they learn all sorts of crafts, coach building, trimming, and then also engineering craft. And then if they show the aptitude and want to continue, we support them right up through university to degree level. And then you end up with a young engineer who's been in the company for say 10 years as a newly qualified engineer, has all that depth of knowledge of the company, and is very loyal to the brand. And we feel that these are the guys that will lead the company in the future.
Everything about this new vehicle, the Mulsanne, is grandeur, grandiose, immaculate. It's everything that Bentley wanted. Kind of a lineage from the heritage of W.O. Bentley's first masterpiece, the 8-liter, which was specifically built for his needs and his taste. It just shows, you know, the heritage of Bentley. Oh, what a glorious day we had driving around the mountainous peaks and glorious roads of Scotland. Now I'm back at my humble abode, Aldourie Estates, where we'll be staying for a few days. But now it's time to get ready for a traditional Scottish dinner with bagpipes and dancing and kilts. You know you saw it first, Automotive Rhythm.